Hello. Hello, and welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is
And life
Anna Hill.
happens. My Fuljens Henry.
Today we have an incredible show. We gave you a sneak peek just a couple of seconds ago. That was amazing music by Epidemic Sound. And you guys always are asking about what Epidemic Sound is and where we get our music from. So that was a sneak peek for you. We also show you a pretty cool sneak peek of a new intro that we have. And the intro has a magic trick where it just ends the broadcast. So now we're back here with you all again, and we have an incredible guest, as you saw in the preview, and it's Katie Fawkes. She's here to talk to us all about Capsho, the 21-day content habit challenge. So you're going to learn all about that today. But first, let's say hello to the fam and see if they are here with us.
We do have a few coming back in. We have Rich Graham says nice.
Yes,
save.
here we go. Okay, all
Says,
the
wow, we are back.
we are back, and
day.
we're
It's the
back
day.
here with nice little comments. Okay, we're gonna wait for all of you, and we're gonna rearrange. Hello, Rich. Nice to see you too. Okay, so now we're going to wait a little bit for Paul to redistribute the incredible first link that we had. And this is the thing about Ecamm, right? So you have your show scheduled and something happens, and having a moderator to help you out while you're doing this is just incredible, because we restarted the broadcast and immediately we send the information to our moderator, which is Paul, and all of it gets behind the scenes just fixed. So it's the magic of Ecamm and having a moderator. So that's what it is. Yoga with Tina, how are you?
Tiana,
and she's
hello,
ready for the
Larry.
challenge.
Yes. All right.
Yay,
It's
Survivor
me.
Larry.
We're back up. We are back.
Nice, Jeremy. Okay. So
Wait, hold on. I have you covered.
Fulton, you should have came up with that. You should have came up like when we came up. That should have been it. That should have been it. But thanks, fam, for staying here with us. Again, we have so many great information today about the 21-day content challenge. We have the incredible Katie Fawkes, the Ecamm, the Ecamm marketing director, who is going to be sharing all the details about it and what you can expect from the 21-day challenge. And again, thank you. All right, they're finding us. Yes, thank you, fam. We just love you. We're gonna give you this.
We're found.
Yes. Just to put you over here, George. I'm at the right place. Yes, you
Welcome
are.
back.
Paul Dixon found us. Yes.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back, fam. All right, so without further ado, we're going to introduce you to the amazing Katie Fawkes.
This is the trivia game. It's like, can you find us? And you have. You win.
A prize for everybody. Just kidding, though. But awesome that you found us. And Katie, thank you so much for being here with us to share
gosh, of
all
course.
about the challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so thrilled to be here. So this is day one of the challenge. So we're still beginning. So if you're like, wait a second, what challenge? Don't worry. We're right at the beginning still. It's all good. And even if you join in midway, it's still totally fine. But you will grab the link to the challenge. Will eventually be in the description and in the comments, because Paul is catching up with our previous blender. But yeah, it's been a super fun experience from start to finish. And it's always so fun getting to meet meet new people, and B, like the level of excitement from Ecamm Fam and just people coming together to kind of, gearing up and getting ready to get back on track, to form a habit, to just create, is always my favorite part of all of these kinds of challenges and Vlogmases and Vitas and Litas and everything that we've done. So it's super fun. Yes, AG, someone said challenge. We said challenge. Yeah.
It's the buzzword.
And AG, you're going to learn all about it here. But one thing that I enjoy also about the challenge, and especially about today's Zoom call that we had, right? That some of the participants in the Zoom didn't know about the challenge, but they were excited about all the buzz in the community that was generated around it, right? And they just came in, and that part is really cool to see.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's so funny. We were joking as everything went wrong a few minutes ago that it's been a day of weird tech challenges, but the flip side of that is it's been a weird day of tech challenges because we're in a month of pushing ourselves. We're in a month of pushing all of the buttons and of trying all of the things and of probably, we're creating more content than we normally do, which is already a lot. So there's, we're increasing the risk of things going wrong, but we're doing it in a way that we're learning together, and we are all professionals here. So we're all used to laughing it off and getting help and, and supporting each other in this. But if you're sitting here and the biggest fear that you have is, I'm going to record a video and I'm going to do something wrong. I've done about 15 things wrong today that have broken streams and Zooms and Facebook weirdness and everything else in between. So it's part of the learning experience. And we want you all to know, whether you are Ecamm Fam or you're coming over here and you're brand new to Ecamm and to the challenge and to all of this, that it's okay. This is the place where you can push buttons and make mistakes and practice and learn together. That's literally the whole point of this challenge and of what we stand for here at Ecamm. So we've got it out of the way for you. We're really good these days at picking it back up again and continuing on. So
right. And because of all of that, that's when we could answer the questions for you when you do run into things like that. We're like, we got you. We have been there. And this is how you do it. So yeah. So all right. So Katie, what else? Let's talk about the challenge. Right. Today is the first day, and we have week 1. Right. So week 1, and go ahead and talk to us about these days for this first week.
Yeah, so let's back up just a tiny bit because I know we've been talking a lot about this, but in case someone is brand new or has been working hard and not paying attention to what we're doing, which is totally fine. We are partnering with a company called Capsho, and we are working with them for the next 21 days on this content habit challenge. And the thought behind the entire experience is to get us all, including me, into the habit of recording or live streaming a video, and then what do you do with it, right? So getting into the habit of taking that video and being able to use AI to get all of the pieces of content that you need in order to promote, in order to engage with your community and your audience, in order to find new people and continue the cycle over and over again. So the way that we've structured this is that it's 21 days, but it's 3 weeks, 3 business day weeks. So Monday to Friday for 3 weeks. And so each week has a theme. And if you're sitting here going, I don't have a podcast or a show, Katie, what a ridiculous theme for me. It's okay. Like we're trying to get you thinking about the different kinds of video content that you can create and getting you in the habit of recording or live streaming a video, any length, any format, any topic. We don't care. Just do the act of recording the video and then take that video and use Capsho, use this tool to be able to see all of the incredible pieces of content that you can create and the strategy behind it so it's repeatable, so that at the end of this challenge, you're not sitting there going, okay, well, that was a really crazy, overwhelming experience and I did all these things and now, thank goodness that's over. We want you to come out of this saying, oh, now I know this process and this process works really well for me and I'm just going to continue it on, and maybe you turn it up a bit and you're creating more content, or maybe you turn it down a bit and you're doing the same process, once a month or once every other week or whatever frequency. But that is the hope and the goal is that you're really going to do it 3 times together in a safe space until we've formed a habit and we've gotten into the practice of doing it. And then it just becomes second nature, right? It's as easy as anything else that you do on a regular basis. So That's the goal. So all the questions that are like, well, I don't have a show, or I've never recorded a video before, I've never live streamed before, I've never done, that's okay. That's fine. This is the place to be able to try it and do it together, and where you can ask questions and do the wrong things and learn from it. That's the whole point of it. So yeah, Paul's back. He's dropped the link in. 21daycontenthabit.com is the link to register. It's completely free. And it not only is it free, but if you're brand new to either Ecamm or Capsho or both, we're giving you extended trials so that you're able to actually jump into the software and learn how to use it along the way. But if you already are one or both customers, you don't even need to do that. Just come in and join us and use it as an experience to actually get to practice this and ask questions and see what everyone else is creating. It's a great time to get a lot of inspiration as well.
Yeah. So, Rich, this is for...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Katie.
Yeah, this is a really great question, and maybe this is just us overthinking the format or not conveying it properly. But so it's the challenge is split into 3 weeks of business days, so weekends off or weekends to catch up if you want to catch up. But every Monday, we're challenging you to record a video, and the recording could be a live stream. So however you want to create the video, create a video. And then on Tuesday, you're going to take that video and you're going to take it into Capsho. Capsho is going to ask a lot of prompts and leading questions and have you input a bunch of information. And Capsho uses this incredible content marketing strategy developed by Katie Brinkley. She's fabulous. If you want to learn more about her and her strategy, all of those links are available and accessible within a lot of these live streams as well as within the group. But it will take you through these 4 common types of posts and the frequency in which to do them. So day 1, Capsho will have, there's an awareness post, there's a tip post, you're challenging there's a community post and an action post, I think. I've probably said the names wrong. But there are 4 posts in total. So each one of those days, you're going to share one of the pieces of content that Capsho helps you to create. So day 1 is video. Day 2 is one of your Capsho posts. Day 3 is one of your Capsho posts. Day 4 is one of your Capsho posts. Day 5 is one of your Capsho posts. And it is going to generate all of those for you, but you absolutely can pick and choose. You can tweak and edit them. You can do them in a different order. It doesn't matter. The whole point here is to just build the consistency and get familiar with the tools and with the workflow. So,
yeah, and the really cool thing about Capsho and the 4 pillars is sometimes when it gives you it generates the content for you based on what you have inputted, based on the video that you have given it. You can edit it and then you can mark it as done. And what that does is that it starts learning your language and the way you do that. So the next time you will have to edit less because it's learning from how you do it. So the more you use it, the better the output is going to be for you and your content. So I really enjoy that about Capsho because it's not like you have to restart all over again. Like, oh, I got to go to this chat, that seasoned chat, right? It's the entire program that does that. So that is, you all are going to enjoy that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead, Fuljens.
Oh no, just to add on to that, when you are setting up Capsho and we gave Capsho 3 high quality writing pieces to upload so they could learn the language, and right off the bat what it produced was pretty great compared to other language models. If you just go into some free like a ChatGPT, it is way better once you upload that content, and it's going to continue to get better, as Anna mentioned, once you start marking off those projects as done. Yeah,
this is what I really love about this tool, and one of the things that really attracted me to it initially is that it's not just, there are a ton of AI tools out there. There are many of them that I really enjoy and I use often that will just create a ton of stuff for you and just promote it out, right? So it's like, here's my video, you hand your video over and it just gives you all of this stuff, and then you can just schedule it out. A lot of them even have scheduling tools built into them. So you can just kind of blast it all over the place. And I'm guilty of doing this a lot of the time. I get really busy and a whole week goes by and I haven't posted anything because I'm just so busy. I'm doing other things. Or, I use these tools and I've scheduled it all out and it's just blasting content all over the place, but I haven't actually had time or spent the time to go through and say like, is that the right piece of content? Like, how is my audience receiving it? Is the content building on itself? Like, if you're posting every single day of the week, which maybe you don't want to be doing anyway, but if you are, like, is what you ask them Monday, if they were to see it Tuesday, does it feel like you're just shouting the same stuff at them? Or are you splitting that content out and having it carry a message across to your audience so that each piece is giving them another piece of the puzzle, leading them towards the final call to action or the final ask of them? And so that's why I love Capsho, because it doesn't allow you to just blast the content out everywhere. It really walks you through the steps that you need and asks for the input along the way in order to create a content strategy. So that's why, many of you have been like, well, Katie, you told us, to get Cast Magic, and you told us that you love Opus, and you told us that you love Descript. I do. And I use all of those tools, but I see them as all being different enough and at different points in the content creation process. And they have different value to them. So what I really love about this one is that this is forcing us to get into a habit. This is forcing us to think about our content strategy. And many of us, including myself, have missed that because we're so busy or we're doing, a bunch of different things at once. So this is forcing us to go back through those steps. And maybe on the other side of all those steps, you've gotten into a really good strategy. It's working for you. Great. If you have those other tools, they fit in alongside this and can help you be really successful. But I don't think that they are at the same level of strategy as Capsho. So that's why, and I'm not, not trying to trick anyone or get people to buy all of the different tools. I'm getting you all to think about the right tools for the workflow that works for you. So, if this makes sense for you, great. If it doesn't, that's totally fine. What we really want here at Ecamm is for you to be successful, for it not to feel too big, for it to be generating the leads that you're looking for it to be working for you. So that's why we do things like this. And that's why we try really hard to find partners that we know are additive. Like it really is making a difference in the workflow or works really seamlessly with Ecamm. Or, in this case, it's a team that really cares about the output and is forcing you to go through those steps to get to the content that makes a ton of sense for you. So
yeah, and definitely, like, if anything, on using the tool, like Katie mentioned, you're going to start thinking, you're going to start, if you had a process already, you're going to find ways that you're going to be like, okay, this is working for me, but this is a great idea. And then you will incorporate it and just find your own workflow. And it's going to be a great exercise for all of us to continue to push ourselves to the next step. Because right now we all have workflows, and like you mentioned, Katie, right? You're like, okay, I'm busy. I'm not posting today, or I'm gonna post something, and you really don't look through it really, like to think, oh, does this make sense with what I posted last week or 2 weeks ago? And then with Capsho, you have it already done. You have it done, so you just have to, just look at it, make sure that it's just your voice and all of that good stuff, and then just post it. You won't have to edit that much or even think that much as compared to creating content with other tools. Fuljens?
Yeah, definitely. And as Katie mentioned, there is some work involved. It's not just, just dumping something in and just spit something out for you. You have to definitely do some fine tuning. You definitely have to give it some well-defined prompts and whatnot to get the best content out of it. So it's a challenge in terms of like we having a challenge, but it's going to challenge you to actually do some work to get the best content out of it.
Yeah.
Building a habit is not easy. Like let's be real for a second. It is not an immediate thing. If it was, it would be great. We would all do a lot better across all of our lives, but it's not. It requires you to take small steps and to really force yourself to repeat those steps, and to analyze and say, like, is this working? I'm going to make a few little tweaks to continue until you've built it up into a routine. You're doing it really regularly, and then you don't have to think about it all that much anymore. But it needs to be easy enough or, seamless enough, powerful enough, like it needs to work in order for it to trigger in your brain for it to become that habit. So we want we desperately at Ecamm want your video creation process to feel that easy. We want it to be like, oh, I sit down and Doc, we're joking this morning, like Ecamm's just always on. Like for us, it's just on, right? Like you're like, oh wow, I didn't even realize it was on in the back. Like you're just, you're just using it to record video, or you're like, I never think anymore of, oh, I need to record a really like quick video. It's like, oh, that's as hard as me sitting down at my desk and turning my lights on, where it used to be more complicated. For me, it used to be like, oh, I've got to like move everything around, or I've got to figure out, how I want to do this, or I wanted to lay out my scenes. I've now gotten into the habit where I have this space. I keep things generally where they are. I can come in, I can plug my computer in, turn everything on, Ecamm is on, and I go. So we want that experience, and whatever that looks like, it's different for everyone. That experience is different for everyone. But whatever it looks like, we don't want the software or the lack of experience or the gear or nerves to get in the way of you achieving your goals as far as content creation goes.
That's right. That's why this 21-day challenge is perfect, because you're going to start, and it's in Facebook. So it's a closed group, and you'll be able to just go in there and just practice. And here on ENN, we're going to highlight what you have done. So if you are proud of something that you have done, whether it is a prompt that you got or something, whatever it is, something that you generated, a video that Capsho generated for you, the outline, and you used it, all of that. We want to see it. We want to see all of it. So we're going to highlight it here, and you can send us an email and marketing@ecamm.com, and then we will highlight it here on ENN. So every Monday, we're going to be highlighting some amazingness, and who knows, there are prizes. But who knows what could happen here on ENN when you show your things, right, Katie?
Yeah, we love sharing, oversharing. We love all the sharing. You cannot share with us enough. No, I think it took me so long to get out of my own way when it came to posting. I was like, well, no, none of my family or my friends want to see like what I do on camera. Like none of them care about, XYZ project that I'm working on, or the tools I use, or like any of it. I was like, work stuff is over here, and this like account and personal stuff is over here. And these days, like it's all blended. I post, I share, and when I do get vulnerable, and when I share, things that really worked well or things that didn't work so well and what I learned from it, I always get people, even if they don't comment publicly, will send me a note and say, oh, I totally did that too. And, and here's what I did to fix that. Or, that post that you shared, I loved what you were doing in that video clip, and I'm going to apply that to my stream or to my project. And I mean, even being a guest on a show like this, like every time I'm on ENN, I'm like, the like graphics and the Scooby-Doo intro. I'm like, I'm constantly, it gives you tons of ideas. Seeing what other people are doing gives you inspiration, gives you ideas. You see what works and what doesn't work. You see what you really like. So yeah, be the person that shows off a little bit. Show off to us. We love hearing what people are doing and what they're up to, because it might give someone else some inspiration to move forward. It might give them the courage to push that record button and get started. You might help someone. We might get to know someone really well. So it's bigger than just promoting your work or sharing your work. I think it's a lot more helpful.
Especially if it's something that you are so proud of and took you so long to do, and somebody else wants to do the same thing. You have the shortcut, right? You have the map. So you can teach somebody something that they don't know, right? So because you accomplished it, you're qualified to teach it. And that's what we want to do, right? That's what we were here for, just learning and getting inspired, all of that great stuff. So we have some new fam coming in, and we just want to say hello to Johnny, to Valerie.
Hello.
Who else came in? Tech in the City said, just finished signing up for this challenge this morning. Looking forward to seeing how Capsho can help. Oh my gosh. Tech in the City, you're going to be just so amazed. We have, hello.
Hey, man.
Awesome. Yes. So here we go. Tatiana, we say Tatiana. Okay. Yes, fam. So, Katie, what else? Should we go through the themes of the week now? Do you want to do that? Is there anything? Okay. So this is it, the week 1 theme.
Yes. So week 1 theme, as I said, is technically the theme with quotes around it. The theme is your podcast or show. So again, I'm trying to get you to think about it from the kinds of content that you can create in the world of video. So if you're sitting here and you're like, oh, can't do week 1 because I don't have a podcast or show. I only do Zoom sessions, or I only do, course videos or webinars. So totally fine to scrap the theme and just record a video and publish it into the group. That's fine. Or you could challenge yourself. You could take it up a notch and challenge yourself to do a mock show and to step out of your comfort zone, record a show, bring a friend on, or do a podcast episode, a fake podcast episode about the kind of content that you normally create, and just see how it feels. See what where those pain points are, where those challenges are. Record ideas from it, put that in a Capsho, also fine. So I'm trying to get you to think about the different forms of content, and you'll see as the weeks progress, some of them are ones that I don't do often. So I'm going to force myself out of my comfort zone and try it out just to see maybe that's content that I should be creating, or maybe that's maybe thinking in that perspective will help me with the video that I'm normally creating. So the weeks are podcast, and then webinar or course video. I know you don't have them in front of me. And then the third week is vertical video. So there's 3 different kinds of, again, three weeks with daily things you need to post. And the 3 video types that you're creating are podcast or show, webinar or course video, like some kind of tutorial training. And then the third one is vertical video. So all possible within Ecamm. All pretty easy to do if you stop overthinking and just do it. And no one is judging whether or not this is it does not have to be a real video. It doesn't have to be a overproduced video. The goal is to just go through the motion of creating a video, see how long it takes you, see where the pain points are, get it in a Capsho, see what that tool can do to help you figure out the pieces of content to get them out there. So we're not going to overthink it. It's July. We're in summer mode. We're in learning mode. So it's totally fine to just do your best.
And there's so much help, right? There's going to be office hours. There's going to be the networking. There's going to be the fire chat. There's going to be building blocks where you can practice with us, creating all of that. But the vertical videos, we're going to have layouts for you. We're going to be practicing through the week with you. Every week on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. we will be there, so you can come in and practice with us, and that will be amazing because you will get all the practice there if you're looking for graphics and things like that. So we got you everywhere we got you.
Yeah. And I will say there's a ton of, I can't even name them all. There is a page that Paul can probably drop into the comments that has everything in one spot, but there are a ton of influencers, both Ecamm influencers, people like Anna and Fuljens, and then you have Capsho influencers as well. There it is. Thank you. Scan this. You'll get all the resources. But there are a lot of extra tutorials and trainings and resources that, some of them, again, are video creation videos. So Ecamm side videos, and some of them are on the Capsho side. These are people, again, like Katie Brinkley, who has really mastered this content marketing strategy and has that part down. So this is a really great opportunity to just go and ask all of the questions. No dumb ask all the questions about how she thinks about that, what's working and not working for her. How does she approach, how often is she creating video? What kind of video is she creating to do this? How long has she used Capsho? Any questions you can think of, it's a safe time and space throughout the next 21 days to ask that. Ask that in the group, ask questions on any of these live streams, email us and send us questions in. But there are lots of there's going to be we're creating lots of content throughout this month, right? So there's lots of extra videos. There's replays for all of those videos, so you can catch them when it makes sense to you. But it's a really great time to just, as you're creating, have the opportunity to ask questions of each other, of influencers, and of team members from both Ecamm and from Capsho.
Yeah, and for those that you mentioned that idea of where you can do your Mac show and just create it, would that be in the community, or would that be in the Ecamm Life community as well as in the Capsho community, or would just have to stay in one?
That's a really great question. So what I would say about for Ecamm Fam that are listening and watching right now, the Ecamm community is always a place where you can share videos, share content, ask questions, build excitement. The only rule, I will say, to save Paul and Danielle and myself and the whole team from grief and strife and crying is please mark it for what it is, because if you think about it, the Ecamm Live community has, I believe at this point, like somewhere around 23,000 people in it. And it's a pretty active group, as many of you know. So there are likely people that are within that group that don't know the challenge exists, aren't participating in it. So just let them know what it is. Say, hey, I'm participating in the challenge. And I really wanted to be able to share this here as well for feedback, and just give a little bit of context at the top of it, because if you just share a video, that might get flagged as spam by accident. It might get removed. It might cause confusion. People might not know what's going on. So definitely do share. Obviously, we also want you to share into the challenge group just so that we can track it. We're doing bingo and prizes and a bunch of other fun stuff. But you can certainly always share in the Ecamm group. We just always ask for a little bit of context so that we know what it is and make sure that it doesn't get flagged, because there's every now and then it's sad. There's like trolls and spam attacks and everything. So there's, a lot of stuff we have to remove to keep everyone safe. So we don't want to remove your post by accident.
Right. Yes. So again, if you have any questions, fam, about the challenge, feel free to ask here. Ask Katie about it. There are going to be some prizes. As Katie mentioned, here are some office hours, and these are this was from pre-week, and this is also on week 1, and this is where you can just go in and Katie.
Yeah, so this is being run by the Capsho team. So if you have, but you could certainly come and ask Ecamm questions there as well. But they've really made themselves as available as possible. There's so many times here, guys. So this is a really great opportunity to go in, ask any questions about Capsho, ask any questions about your account, how it works, any issues that you're having. It's just a great chance to get to know their team a little bit better. Obviously, if you're here and you're hanging out, you're likely Ecamm Fam or you're connected to Ecamm in some way. You know that we do these streams all the time, so we're available. We're not doing office hours specifically into the group because we already run a live demo and tech talks and these shows, so there's lots of opportunities for you to learn Ecamm this way. But yeah, there's certainly a lot of really good opportunities there, and you probably will be, at least Ecamm people, you'll be spending more time in Capsho than you will be in Ecamm, because you're already an Ecamm person. So likely you already know how to create videos. You probably have a bunch of videos you want to try to run through Capsho anyway. So this is a good chance to get to know their team a little bit better and get to know, the opportunities and what their tool does, again, for free. You don't have to worry about paying any money to them right now. So just test it out and see how it works. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really bad for signing up for tools and for like free trials and then being like, I put it on my calendar because I'm like, I'm going to remove my credit card and I'm not going to pay for that. I put it on my calendar and then I'm like, I'm like, okay, every day I'm going to log in. I'm going to learn how to use this tool. And then life happens and my calendar reminder comes up and I'm like, oh no, I didn't want to do. So
dang it.
So this is the chance. Like come force yourself to come in and learn it with us together, but it's an extended trial. It's, they're giving their time. So there's no reason. There's only you. You are the only reason getting in your way of trying. It's summer. It should be a little bit quieter. You can jump in and out anytime. The whole goal is to get you to build a consistent routine.
Yeah. And you said something, Katie, that is so true. You got me thinking. You don't have to, it would be if you need to practice, if you're new to Ecamm, you need to practice getting, practicing videos and things like that. Of course, that's part of it. But if you are seasoned and you already have your show and you have a show, for example, content that performs so well for you, and you're like, man, I wish I could have done this and that, you can upload that into Capsho, and Capsho will give you all of those details, all of the great prompts for you to go ahead and promote that even more, because now you're going to have extra things to say about it that you didn't even think about doing, because the platform is just the program is just going to generate so much content for you out of that. So that is another idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Today is Monday and I spent all day in the group answering questions and chatting and looking at people's videos and watching people's videos. So I did not record a video, but I do a couple of weekly shows. I do The Flow and I do my own show. So I've already uploaded episodes of both those shows into Capsho. And I'm like, this is my VHS Club persona. And I've worked my way through like everything that I want there. And it's been super helpful. And then this is the Flow persona. So we're working through that way. Doc, hilarious, and he will, I think, appreciate me telling this to you. So we did a Zoom session this morning, and because we're all newer to using Ecamm for Zoom because it's a brand new feature, we thought we were recording and we were not recording at all. So we did not have a recorded file at the end, and so Doc, in true Doc spirit, just went live onto our channel, and instead of populating it all with the description, because we all know Doc is video person, not typing person. Doc, we love you, but Doc is not typing person. So, so he took the video once it was done, ran it through Capsho, and asked for Capsho to generate a title and a description with all the SEO. So that was a mistake, like a failure, quote unquote, and it resulted in us checking the box of recording our video and running it through Capsho. So we learned a bunch in that experience all the way across, and we ended up being able to use the tool more. So don't let, I made a mistake. I didn't get to it today. I signed up for this and it feels big, and I don't let that get in the way of diving in and giving this a try. So all good. You got this.
You see how that worked out? Like, you just like, we're just gonna do this, and then did it backwards, the video and then the description. Right. And this is something that you could do pre-recording. So say you pre-record your show, you can do that. You don't have to worry about adding the description and all of that. You can just have it afterwards and then add it to your video. Yeah.
And Doc says, which is totally true, if you don't have content for your persona, write 3 articles real quick and boom. Right? Like drop in some of your social posts. Stop. Like you are creating content without realizing you're creating content. So don't. Again, just grab those pieces, feed the machine. It's amazing what it can create. But what's cool again about it is that it's gated. It's going to ask you some questions and make you stop and think about it. It's not just going to say like, okay, we got it. We're going to post on all your channels.
Right.
It will, this is the time to play and actually train it a little bit better. See what, see what it comes up with, make those edits and tweaks. Give those updates back to it so that it can get smarter and understand you and your voice and your audience better.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And then also watching other creators and other fan members doing their thing, you're going to also get inspiration, and you're going to see what they're doing. And then you can also do it, or we'll get an idea to do it like that, but differently. So it's just all around going to be beneficial. It's not going to be like, oh my gosh, I missed it. Like Katie mentioned, I missed it. You can go back into the group and you can scroll through the videos, right? And through all of the information and catch on. And again, weekends are off. But you can catch on too, right? So there are days, if you want to do this, you will do it, and you will not regret the time that you're going to be investing this 21 days. It's going to be an investment on your time that is going to give you all that value. You're going to have it. And like Katie said, we at Ecamm, we want you to be creating content easier. And this is it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it also doesn't take that long. Like when you put a video into Capsho, all of those 4 days of content is there within like 20 minutes. It depends on like how long your video is, but not long, like very fast. It's there. So if you're like, you get to Friday and you're like, oh no, I didn't do any of this. Like find one of the videos that you've already recorded, put it in, and then you can drop all 4 of them in and your video, into the group right there. It's not like Capsho is stopping, like being like, well, here's day 1. Okay, post that and then come back and I'll show you what day 2 is. It's all there right from the moment that you've uploaded the video. We're just having you slowly add it each day so that it's not too big. So that takes you 10 minutes, right? You've already uploaded your video. You've taken a look at it. You grab, which of your favorite ones that you've edited a bit, and you drop that into the group. If you want to do that all on Friday, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really the act again of getting you into the system, seeing what the content is like, getting you to think about it, make those tweaks. So
yeah, Fuljens?
Also, even though there might be some parts of the challenge that might not be relevant to somebody, for example, somebody doesn't do vertical video and whatnot, but you'll be surprised as to what inspiration you might draw from somebody else's content. So keep that in mind as well, because all these challenges that Ecamm has thrown out has a proven track record of either creating some inspiration or some collaboration came out of it, or some other new shows came out of it. So just keep those things in mind. Although it's not relevant to you at this time, you never know what ideas you might get, or what information you might get from others. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. And is again, think beyond just, I'm not creating video now. But for example, you have watched a video that have touched you, that have done something for you, right? You can get that information or get that video, because it says there, is it your content or somebody else's content? You can add somebody else's content in there and then write a post about, I was watching this show and this is what I did. And just now Capsho is going to give you all that information, and you will be able to give credit to that person, and then also talk personally about how that touched you. And that is a full connection that people will get out of that, right? So it's just think broadly, right? Like outside of the box, like people say, right? And then there's something to do. There's you're gonna be able to do anything if you don't do video, if you don't do podcast, it's just a habit of just creating content. Right, it's a content habit challenge. So
Yep. Absolutely.
All right. Do we have any questions from the fam, or is Doc here still schooling us? Let's see what Doc's saying.
Doc's dropping gems. Dropping gems.
Dropping gems and recruiting people to go to the bar and grab some drinks. A lot of people wanted to go.
Yeah.
I'll say too, I should say, so since I know I'm speaking to like almost entirely Ecamm Fam, thank you, because I know that a lot of you are in this challenge group, and it's probably a pretty even split, actually. There's like a lot of people in the group who are not Ecamm Fam, and I love that you all not only show up, but you show up like excited, with enthusiasm. People in that group see that, and like it makes a really big difference in people's day and how they feel about the challenge and how they feel about us as a company. So we really cannot thank everyone enough or speak highly enough about the bringing your Ecamm Fam vibe with you into these other spaces. I think it's a great way to get to know other creators who may never have heard of Ecamm. It's a great way to help others discover Ecamm and discover what's possible. And it's just always so nice to see. It's so nice to see all your smiling faces and the comments that you share and the silly things you say to each other, and how you're interacting is just, you always help us make it a really positive, inclusive space. And I really, really appreciate that about the Ecamm Fam. So keep that up. It goes a long way. If you know the answer to a question, answer it. If you see something and you're like, Katie should be answering, tag me, tag Doc, tag one of it. So yeah, we're here. We as a fam have come over into this group, but there are non-fam members there. So we want to be able to make sure that they feel included and feel ready to create some content. So
yeah, and then there's something about, let me see, a badge, some badge that we're gonna what was that?
Yeah. So there's a couple different ways that you can get prizes. we went a little overboard with prizes, because me and prizes. I love to give away prizes. But so there is a badge system. So every week and I think there's actually even more badges than the week. You're challenging my memory, but there is definitely a week 1 badge that you get just by publishing every day on week 1, right? So that's, again, first day is your video, publish your video. Second day is one of your Capsho posts. Third, fourth, fifth day, Capsho post, right? Post you get from Capsho. If you're publishing every single day, then this week you automatically get that badge. So they'll send it over to you. You have it, you can share it, and see it looks like, there we go, 5 badges total. So if you get all 5 of those badges, then you unlock the ability to win some awesome prizes. And then there's also a bingo, which we're day 1 and we already had someone yell bingo, which was so exciting. I was like, bingo, we have a bingo. It was so fun. And they're probably too easy. We'll have to update and make it a little bit more difficult. But so if you get traditional bingo, right? So it's like a straight line or a diagonal line. If you check off those boxes, and you can actually click them. So if you can click right now, probably on our Fuljens. See, there you go, right? You can click them. You can reset your bingo card, but you go all the way through and you click your little, right? And then you share into the group. You can yell bingo and share into the group. You're making the content doodle do so excited. You're like, yeah.
One's got something to say.
Yeah, he's got something to say. He's got something to say. It's so fun. We need to do more bingo in the Ecamm Fam because I'm having so much fun with it. But yeah, there's a bunch of ways to win prizes. There are books from some incredible influencers. The OBSBot, our friends at OBSBot are giving away 3 Tiny 2 Lite cameras. So if you don't yet have an OBSBot camera, they're awesome. So it's like there's a whole bunch of prizes from Fourth Wall. Some of them have content doodle do on them, which is so fun. I just love them so much. There's mugs because obviously there's just a little bit of everything, but some great prizes and some just, again, the whole point behind prizes, the whole point of this challenge is to just get you to push the buttons and make the content and learn the strategies that work for you and learn the workflow that works for you so that it's repeatable, it's easy, and it's working. It's generating you the results that you're looking for, whatever those are. It could be as easy for the VHS Club. I'm like happy if we have at least 5 people in the chat live. I'm like, good day, winning. Like that's my goal. Because it's more fun with people in the chat for me. That's all I want for that show. Yeah. Obviously the goal for the flow is different. The goal for, Ecamm in general is different. But whatever your goals are, have them, and then we'll figure out the workflow that makes you get to those goals as easy and seamless as possible. So it's just as easy as grabbing your coffee, right? Grab it, or tea, or whatever beverage you like, but grab your beverage. You don't even think about that. You're like, yeah, I need a coffee. It's the morning.
Grab it.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah, and speaking of prices, right? We have some prices. So it's what Fuljens. It was Emoji Day is today, right?
It's this week. Emoji Day is this week on this Wednesday, I believe.
I love emoji.
So we have trivias, right? We have trivias today. We promised you last week that nobody won last because the questions were not answered. So we made the questions a little bit easier today, we think, but we have plenty of them just in case you don't get them. You should get a chance to win. So today we talked about we were gonna give away 4 prizes. So let's see, right? So the first trivia, Fuljens, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I want to know if Katie's gonna guess it, but wait.
I don't want to guess. I don't want to steal prizes from people. Oh, they're movies. All right, I'm gonna be quiet. I know this one, but I'm gonna be quiet. Come on, friends. Come on, please. You know what's funny? While people are answering and trying to figure this one out, so when I worked in publishing, we did an entire book of Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen in emoji. The whole book. It was probably one of my favorite books to date. I still absolutely love it, but it was all like this, and the answer was Pride and Prejudice. It's not for today. That's not the answer.
By the way.
But please guess the movie. Guess the movie. Oh, we have some answers coming in. I love it.
Oh, snap.
This is so fun.
Okay. I'm liking this. And the correct answer is The Shining.
I'm stealing this for my show. Speaking of inspiration, I'm just like, okay.
Oh my gosh. Amazing. The Shining. Okay. So the first person to guess, Fuljens, check me just to make sure, is George?
Yes.
Okay, George. Yes. The Shining. The creepiest movie And rip to her. She was amazing. So rip. She was a great actress in that movie. So, okay. That was, you know what? That was a great.
That's a good one.
That was a great guess.
I love So I Married an Axe Murderer. That's one of my favorites.
Oh my God.
So
That's
good.
great, Tommy.
So good.
Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny. That's so good. Sorry, Rich, I got you off track. I ruined that for you.
I know, Doc. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, Rib, she was amazing. She was great. She was great in that movie. What did we win? Okay, so last week we were giving away the water bottles, right? So this week we're going to do the same. So we're giving away the water bottles, Ecamm water bottles. Let's see. Let me show you. They are amazing right here.
So fun. Water bottles. Yeah. I think they come in different colors. There's blue, and then I think there's also orange.
Oh, really? Okay, let's see. Where
no,
are we?
I'm lying. Don't listen to me. We could add orange. I thought I had orange. Now I'm confused.
We had it last time. It was orange, but I'm not sure about this one. But this blue with the orange is really cool.
It looks great.
True.
Yeah. It's really cool. So anyway, George, hopefully you did not have a water bottle. Now you have one. George has a whole collection of Ecamm
George,
things.
we need a photo of your wall. Just for marketing purposes. Can we have a photo of your Ecamm wall? I hope it's displayed somewhere awesome.
Okay, George, there you go. All right. But we do have another one, right? So prepare yourself. Again, it's movies and emoji week. So it's all about emojis. So here we go. This is the second one.
This one's a little trickier, hopefully.
Let's see. Oh my gosh, those little ants look very creepy.
I got it.
Oh,
so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, I got it. Come on now. Come on, movie people.
Let's see.
Yes. If you're not familiar with these movies, you gotta watch the VHS Club.
Sound it out. Sound it out, as they say. Sound it out.
Sound it out.
Like, come on, fam. Let's see.
Sound it out.
Okay. They're thinking, and the thing with this though is that you cannot Google.
Right, there's no Googling on these trivia.
Imagine if you take all the ants and the bear and the meat, right? Like, you'd be like, what is that, right? It did take me a while to guess that. It took me a little while to guess it.
Pull up the answer.
I pull up the answer. Wait, I'm gonna see if there's somebody's gonna come.
We did. We have one.
Oh, we have it. We have one? I didn't see
Yes.
it. Did you see it?
Yes.
Oh, we did? Okay, I didn't see one. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see. It's a Yuzi Vibes?
It's Tatiana.
Where are we? Oh, there we got all the way up. I'm all the way up. Okay, let's go. All right, so let me go back to the trivia. And the correct answer is... Meet the parents.
Sound it out.
I don't see her answer here. Maybe
I know. I found it. I found it after Doc. After Doc.
Yeah, it's not popping up on the inside of the interview thing.
Way to go! That was a hard one.
Yeah, it was. And I'm like, it took me, and I'm like pronouncing it in so many different ways, and I'm like, this is not working.
I'm like, 3 ants.
Exactly.
Ants, pear ants. And I was like, meat, pear ants.
Amazing. That is a clever one. That's a clever one.
Clever.
They nailed it. Right? Everybody's like, yeah. Rich was like, steak out.
I know. That was me. I was like, steak, pear.
Steak, pear,
ant part 2.
Steak parents.
Steak and a pair of ants. Yeah.
I love it. Okay. I was like, steak? Yeah, I know. That's what we have to say. We say, prepare your fingers, okay? So continue.
Okay,
so.
ready? Stretch them out.
Yeah.
Right?
Also
Stretching your
typing,
fingers.
Exactly.
All right, so here we go
Lost
again. So
idea.
Tatiana, you know what you won. You won, and we know, I don't think you have it, right? So you won the water bottle, the blue water bottle that we just,
Yes.
right here, just in case, right here.
Yeah, scroll down. Paul says there's another different one that is orange, so I'm not losing my mind. Hang on. No, go back out. Let's distract the whole show so Katie can find the orange one.
So let me see. So scrolling here through the.
No, go back out. No, go back out. Like go
Okay.
back to the main merch page.
Okay, let me clear this interface. Okay.
Yeah, okay. And then go down. So not in a new, go down.
Ooh,
Yeah,
look
see,
at
there's
that
another
water
one.
bottle.
See, so I think they're just in separate. Yeah,
Oh,
see,
I
there's
see,
a
I see,
blue
okay.
one. Go down. Is there an orange in there? I think there's an orange version. Yeah, there you go. So
Oh,
there's a
there we go.
blue,
Katie,
orange,
you were right. Okay.
desert sunrise. If you prefer desert sunrise or this logo on your water bottle, we will change it for that one for you. We're that kind. Whatever
we
water
go.
bottle you want to win.
Yeah.
This is okay. These are cool. These are okay. I like the other ones still though, but these are pretty cool.
Yeah.
These are awesome. Okay,
Yeah,
so
the
there you
blue with
have
the
it.
pop of orange is nice, but
Yeah.
you might want an orange one. Camelback.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't
Here
put
we
it in the
go.
dishwasher. Stop putting plastic things in the dishwasher. Everyone.
don't.
Put it in the dishwasher. Hand
Just
wash
do
it
not.
out. Water only.
Right.
And just get a little like what I do is sometimes I just get a paper towel and a knife and then I just like and a spoon and I just clean it up, right? It's like that's it. That's it. So all right, fam, remember, okay, let's do this. Okay. So we already given 2. We have 2 more. Okay, so prepare
right.
your fingers.
Ooh.
Right.
This is trivia number 3. Okay.
Come on, friends.
Yeah. I think
I'm
this
killing
one
myself
might be-
back here.
This one is quick.
We
should
just
all-
watched this one. I just watched this one.
Come on, fam. Get hydrated.
Oh, now
Yeah,
you're making
the
me feel
bottles-
like you don't want to win a water bottle. Come on now.
Hey, here's the vibe. It says those look great quality, so start typing. Here we go. Oh my gosh, Doc, for real. In my house, dishwasher is a storage too.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
do we
wash
have a winner?
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, we got
okay.
lots.
Yes, we do.
Okay, come on, continue. What is
The
wait.
correct answer is
Wait, because I'm trying to see if there's. Okay, here we go. Okay, because they're not populating on my end.
That's
So now they
weird.
came in. All right, here we go.
Yeah. That's so weird.
Lord of the Rings.
That was easy.
It really looks like Legolas.
Yes, it does. It does.
Okay,
my
so
gosh.
let's see. Let's see now because. Okay, so it was the first one.
Yeah.
Because George answered first, but George already won, so Tommy is the winner.
Yeah. Okay. Tommy. What? Are you jumping up and down? You're gonna get your water bottle. Remember, you have 4 choices. You have 4 choices of water bottles.
Joe versus the volcano.
Oh, so yeah, so good.
I'm gonna see. Okay, so let's
Versus
see.
Mountain rings. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Princess
Lord
Bride
of the
on
Volcanoes?
volcano. Lord of the Volcanoes. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, okay, look at them. Lord. Oh, we have Michael going with Lord of the Rings Part 2.
Specific.
You shall not pass.
Yes. Oh, Princess Bride on the volcano.
Wizard Mountain Rings Part
Amazing.
2. Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
All the awesome
That's
names.
amazing. You guys are awesome. Yes.
Great answers.
Awesome,
Yes.
you guys. Awesome. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock. We have one more to go. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
These are so good. I'm stealing all these ideas. I'm just screenshotting all of these from my show.
There we go, fam.
So good.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is amazing. See, content you can create with Capsho. You can actually do this with Capsho.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now they're populating for me. Here we go, here we go. And the correct answer is yes.
Tora gets that one.
So let's see. Where are we? Okay.
Yeah, Satora. Yeah. Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. All right. We gave it away. 4 prizes today, fam. Yes, that's it. To celebrate.
Barbara asking for his money. That's a good one.
Wait, I didn't see it. What I just see?
Oh my
I don't see that one.
Oh, it's populating in the
Captain Shearfingers. So good. So good.
And Tatiana's
You're all
like, bye.
incredible.
I see you guys later. And then she's like,
Tatiana.
oh, Edward's just her hands.
she came back in.
It's like, wait. I gotta answer that one.
Oh,
I love it.
that's too funny.
Amazing.
That's great.
Yay. Yeah. Okay. So somebody's excited.
Woohoo!
Woo-hoo.
Exactly. Send us that video, Tora.
And then put it through Capsho and do the whole challenge. Yeah.
There you go.
Record that video. Check it out for Monday. Put it through Capsho.
It's like how to do the moonwalk, and then you just post the video with those instructions.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. All right. So, Katie, anything else that you would like to tell the fam about it? Again, today is the first day. Anything else?
I think we covered all of it. I hope you participate. I hope even if you're catching this later and it's already started, you still participate. There are prizes for all levels. So you don't have to do it all the way through. You can pop in and out. You can do any aspect of it that you want to. It's all free. It's all devoted to helping you get better at this. So this is your time. I don't want it. If in August you come back to me and say, I don't know what to do for my workflow, I have no ideas on how to get my content out there, I'm going to point you back to this month because this is your time. This is your time to be able to ask all those questions, practice, meet more people, get to know each other better, get inspiration. It's all there. So 21daycontenthabit.com. If you haven't registered, that's the place to register. And then that'll send you the Facebook group and reminders and everything that you need. And if you're already registered, we'll see you in the group, and continue to share those content pieces, continue to watch out for prompts and challenges and fun things that'll pop up in the group, and prizes and bingo. Yell bingo. So fun.
Yell bingo.
Yell bingo. I just want to yell bingo. I don't even have bingo yet. I'm like, bingo. It's so fun. Yeah.
And remember, fam, that we're going to be highlighting here your successes and all the great things that you come up with during the challenge. So make sure you send it to marketing@ecamm.com so we can highlight it here. And then also, if you need to additional practice on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Building Blocks, we're also going to be practicing. And you can come and join us and do the signs for your newly created videos, vertical videos, whatever it is that you create. So we're going to be there for you, Fuljens.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you guys also next week on ENN. So we might have some more emoji trivia for you because we created so many of them. So we have a bunch more to share.
Oh, it's so fun. I know. Yeah, Doc was dropping other suggestions, and yeah, there's so now I'm like, oh, there's so many. I can.
Yeah. Three men and a baby.
Oh, so good. I love it.
Oh my gosh. All right. So tomorrow for us, we have to be bringing our kids to camp. So we actually have to go now. But fam, thank you so much for being here with us. We hope that if you haven't signed up for the content challenge, you're watching the replay, go ahead and sign up. You will get access to the Facebook group right after you do, and you will get all of the details right after you sign up. So we will see you. We will see you then. Thank you so much, fam, for watching. My name is Ana Gil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
And we're here with
Katie.
Bye, fam. Thank you so much. Let me see if I do this time. Okay. Bye.
You can hang up now. It's all good.
Right, you can hang up.
Back, I don't wanna let you.